the WNBA and Stephanie White show you once again that really they're not actual professional coaches. Once again, siding with an opponent that did damage.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Man, it is bad out here for Stephanie White. If you've got a phone, laptop, or any device with internet access, Stephanie, just shut that damn thing down. Put it under the bed, go take a nap, because today is going to be absolutely brutal online. DAKICH just torched Stephanie White a new one, and we've got to break this down because the criticism is coming from everywhere. And honestly, between DAKICH, Jason Whitlock, and Dave Portnoy, I don't even know who has been going after Stephanie White the hardest. I mean, damn, these guys have really been on her. And look, I've been criticizing her too, but they've been on it too. This thing has gotten completely out of control. DAKICH came through with another brutal take, and Stephanie White is probably wishing she never opened social media today. So let's get right into what he said, because this is one hell of a fresh pot of drama.
Disgrace was from Stephanie White, who, by the way, was booed last night. Introductions in the great state of Indiana, where she is an icon here, an absolute icon. Anyway, Stephanie White was crushed for her once again. See, this is the important part. Once again, siding with an opponent that did damage physically to one of her own players. This time it was that Dijonay Carrington, the woman who hit Sophie Cunningham around the neck with a flagrant foul. The previous one was Alyssa Thomas throat punching her star, Caitlin Clark. Both times, the most moronic of all coaches, Stephanie White, defended the other player. This time she came up with an excuse, and it's pretty good. You know, one of the things you got to understand in coaching before I get into all the clips is that whether you are coaching in the grade school level, the AAU level, the high school level, junior college, professional, you always defend your players. You don't say you defend your players, you defend your player. Somebody knocks your player on their ass with a flagrant foul, and if you are in a situation where the media will ask you about it, you always lead with defending your players. That is not what Stephanie White did. That is not what Stephanie White does, but she claims that she does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have hair. What she really should be focusing on before we get to this clip is that her team is 7-3 in their last 10, 21-12 overall. That's what they should be focusing on. Instead, the WNBA and Stephanie White show you once again that really they're not actual professional coaches. And I would say that Stephanie White is holding back Becky Hammon and others from ever being head coaches in the NBA. You think guys, corporations that own companies want to listen to the bullshit that Stephanie White puts out every single day or Becky Hammon puts out every single day? You think they want to listen to this whiny crap? No, they don't. Here's Stephanie White on, once again, the media narrative around her and her team.
You know, this isn't necessarily for those people that are in this room. This is more for an online community that's trying to create narratives that simply don't exist. Trying to create a fabrication or distortion of who I am, of what I'm about. Our players' success, our players' health and wellness, our players' safety is always a top priority for me. One of the things I pride myself on is my relationships with players. For those who have anything to say about the play in the last game, I didn't see the play in real time. I went straight to a press conference. I thought the play got called right. Thankfully, Sophie's okay. Was it egregious? Absolutely. When you have a chance to watch that over and over and over on replay, you can see that. I didn't have that in real time.
Again, this is why you are a minor league coach. This is why. You don't need to see it, honey. You don't. You don't need to see it. You simply need to know that your player got clotheslined and you come in and you defend your player. It's the same thing with the Alyssa Thomas throat punch. It's the same thing with the Dijonay Carrington back hit of Caitlin Clark a year or so ago. The same thing every time Caitlin Clark gets knocked on her ass, not in a basketball play, but in a violent way. Nothing to do with going to the rim and getting knocked on your ass. That's part of the game. But you always defend your player, period. And you don't. You don't even know the difference in biology, this woman, between a male and a female. I'm not educated enough. No, Stephanie White is a clown show. And I'm sad about this because I like her. She's an icon here. She's been given great jobs, and she's awful at all of them. She's an awful announcer when she does NBA or whatever NBA or college basketball. She was awful at Vanderbilt, but I like her. I do. Now, those in Indy are blaming the trolls. You can blame the trolls all you want, but it ain't the damn trolls. that are out there saying, I don't know the biology of a man and a woman. It ain't the damn trolls that are saying that DeJohnette Carrington really is a tough defender or that AT Alyssa Thomas is a tough player. No, it's her. She set the narrative, and we react to it because she is in a professional league that people are paying attention to because of one woman, two women, Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark. And she's ill-equipped to handle because she's dim.
She's been saying for months that Stephanie White is way over her head, and this is exactly why. She never seems to defend her players, and that's a damn problem. People act like this is some one-time situation, like we're just making shit up or jumping off the deep end. No, we've watched Stephanie White do this over and over again. This isn't new, this is a pattern, and fans are finally calling it out. And when you hear Dan Dakich talking about it, you know he's not playing around. He's not playing with her. He is 100% right about her.
Humility, integrity. And you can go to hell if you don't love grace and integrity who I want. She is the dumbest human being to ever coach a professional sport. I say love wins. I will always have their back, except you didn't with Alyssa Thomas, except you didn't with DeJohnette Carrington, except you didn't going back, except you never have. Hell, you're so stupid you can't even tell us what a woman is. You can't even tell us the difference between a man and a woman. My wife was listening to this, and you know she's coached a long time. She's like, oh my God. Is this ridiculous? I mean, you're the one that set the narrative. Here's how an adult male with the great American penis would have handled the press conference after DeJohnette Carrington knocked the living hell out of Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, it was a bullshit play by DeJohnette Carrington. I'm glad they threw her ass out and they need to suspend her. Now, let me tell you about our team. Our team is playing its ass off. That's how you handle it, you dumbass. That's how you handle everything. The throat punch. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't see the foul. How do you not see the foul on the best player in the league that everybody's looking at, but you let Alyssa Thomas throat punch her? And next thing you know, it's not a foul. Now we got to have a big situation. By the way, did you know our team is kicking ass? We will win with grace. They go low, we go high. No, you're too stupid. You're worried about an online community on the daily, every day. And the trolls in the media. Our guy, Greg Doyle, well, you know, the trolls are coming at. No, she set the narrative. It ain't our narrative. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. Stand up for your players. Hey, man, it's bullshit what Alyssa Thomas did. And she should be suspended. I can't believe they didn't suspend her. But you know what? Our team is winning. Our team is playing its ass off, but it's still bullshit they didn't suspend her. You can't be hitting players in the throat. But I swear to God, Stephanie White, this is why you can never have a woman be an NBA coach. Jenny Buchek of the Pacers is a great coach. I guess everybody tells me. I don't know whether any of these women can coach. I have no idea. No idea. But I know this. If Stephanie White and Becky Hammond et al. Are indicative of what women coaches are, you just stay in the WNBA and worry about the online communities. Honest to God. Can you imagine? Bunch of men, that's what there are, in a boardroom listening to this shit. We will win. I have my players back. Jesus Christ. Hey,
Dan Dakich turns up the heat. Dan Dakich, take it. Stir the damn pot. Keep stirring it. Keep cooking, Dan Dakich, because this one needed to be said. You're whipping up a whole pot of smoke, and Stephanie White gave you plenty to work with. She let the situation turn into a race issue and somehow help make Alyssa Thomas look like the victim. Like, what the hell are we doing here? It's crazy. Dakich absolutely put the flame to Stephanie White, and honestly, that rant was well-deserved. That was an excellent rant right there. An absolutely excellent rant. Now, look at this. Here's how she exposed herself.
One of the things I pride myself on is my relationships with players. For those who have anything to say about the play in the last game, I didn't see the play in real time. I went straight to a press conference. I thought the play got called right. Thankfully, Sophie's okay. Was it egregious? Absolutely. When you have a chance to watch that over and over and over on replay, you can see that. I didn't have that in real time.
Were there any
I take...
Man, this lady is crazy. How she lied on live front camera. I didn't see the play in real time. Stephanie White exposed. Fever coach Stephanie White says she didn't see the foul on Sophie Cunningham in real time, despite a photo showing her staring right at the play.
The comment came right before she told critics to go to hell 5 seconds after saying, "Love, kindness, grace, and humility will win." The virtue signaling here is off the charts. What say you? Get down in the comments, let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.